So today I'm out doing something a little bit different. This wild camp is basically where I've gone on an OS map and tried to find somewhere as secluded as I possibly could. No buildings, nice and flat, but with a view. So I've actually come down to the Thames Estuary. Now, I know what you're thinking, the Thames Estuary, how beautiful can that be? Well, we're gonna have a wild camp and find out today. We are surrounded with little forts and people travel from all over to see the wildlife, the birds, because it is absolutely teeming down here. But it's a Sunday and it's very busy. So we're gonna have to keep walking, let the crowds die down, and then find up somewhere to wild camp for the night. I've just stumbled across this old stone sentinel. Well, it's known as a Thames Obelisk, and they were situated along the Thames as markers of jurisdiction. So, yeah, a little bit of interesting trivia there. So I've been hiking for about 2 hours now, and we've got where I've come from just there and where I'm heading. What we do have is this little bit off the main path. I'll show you now. Now I'm thinking this is where I might plot up tonight. It's beautiful views. I mean, I'm not getting a lot of shelter from the wind, but it's beautiful. It's flat and it feels dry and it's absolutely stunning. So I've found where I'm going to plot up for the night. I've got the sun setting just over there to the west, and I know that obviously to the east down there, I should be able to position the Hilleberg so I wake up to the water and a beautiful sunrise. But we still got 2 hours until sunset. I'm going to have to sort of take in these beautiful surroundings, and I might even eat dinner now and have a cup of coffee. And here you can see behind me, not a bad view whatsoever. Little front garden here, so if at any point tonight I want to pop up, listen to the sound of the waves or chill, turns out the River Thames can be pretty beautiful, I guess. And looking down from my sea view, you can see just there in the middle, the little Hilleberg's head just sticking out behind those bushes. Not too conspicuous. So here we are, guys, all set up. I'm going to give you a little tour of my little wild camp setup tonight. Okay, because I knew it was going to be a little bit windy tonight. Got the Hilleberg out and guy lines, not exactly proper, but I've chosen a little water view. We have the Rab Ascent 900 because, well, it's still chilly, and the Kilos gear. I absolutely love this mat. It's like I'm sleeping at home. Just down in the vestibule area here, we've got my pack at the back. We've just got some gas, teas and coffees, 2 Wayfarer meals. Really spoiling myself. I brought out the OEX Takana, the burning system gas, just to make things nice and easy. 2 litres of water. I got my Kindle and a couple of knives, cooking, eating, defense, whatever it may be. And really excited to use this tonight. This is the Kilos Gear Rover Camping X Lite. It is absolutely phenomenal. So unfortunately, nothing too fancy for dinner tonight, despite hiking forever. Got a boil in the bag type Wayfarers peri-peri chicken. I'm going to mix up a Galaxy with a Nescafe 3-in-1 as a hot drink. And then I found one of these Bounce chocolate brownie plant-based. I'm not a veggie or anything, but yeah, we'll give that a go. But I am famished. I couldn't cook because I was waiting for the sun to go down a little bit, so I didn't draw attention to myself. So finally, I'm going to get some food on the go. So using the OEX Takana, we've brought her back out. Love this little thing. Super quick. And she's boiling, lovely. Whew. So here she is in all her glory. Like a lightsaber from Kilos Gear. The dinner was an absolute delight. Peri-peri chicken Wayfarers, clearly not an absolute delight. But look, I've eaten, I've had a nice hot drink. The sun is starting to set. I'm going to nip up to the sea wall, look across the Thames and see if I can get some cool shots of the harbour, looking over at that beautiful deep orange sunset and panning round. Absolutely stunning. This is so cool. Over in the distance, you can see the docks loading up the ships. They've been in and out all day with huge containers. Look, I'm not at the top of Kinder Scout, but this is beautiful. So the sky is clear, the moon is out, which means we're in for a cold one. We're seeing some pretty cool things, the beautiful sunset, the docks, but I'm just gonna get my head down. I've been hiking for 4 hours, I've had a pathetic meal, and I want to see if I can get a beautiful sunrise in the morning. I'm so happy with last night's camp, coming to somewhere where I've never been before and not even having the opportunity to recce it out. But luckily enough, finding a beautiful little spot, probably one of the nicest spots I've ever camped. If you've managed to get this far in the video, thanks for bearing with me. And if you could do a massive favor, give it a little like, maybe leave a comment, and hitting the subscribe button will really help me out and I appreciate it. Thank you. But now I've got a pretty long hike back to the car. If I see anything beautiful on the way, I'll pop it on screen.